Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Not quite as noisy and dusty this morning as it was yesterday morning at this time. I can hear them out there, but I can't see them. So, yeah, we're going to get our curbs in pretty soon. Then the asphalt, and it's going to be done. Now, speaking of getting done, we're not getting done very fast, are we? I can tell by the odd comment that comes through. It'll say something to the effect of, "It'll be nice when it's finished." And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, when it's finished. Yeah, this particular build is going a little bit slower than, I guess, the previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the submarine. So this is build number 6. They're slowing down. Yeah, if Trumpeter ever does come out with the 1/200 scale Mashushi and it's available here in Winnipeg, I don't know. We might get a start on it, but probably won't get it finished. At the rate I'm slowing down anyway. All right. Here we go. We're ready for you-know-who. 18 Celsius at the moment. Well, it's, yeah, I haven't checked the forecast this morning. I don't know why I didn't. Usually that's one of the first things I do is I check to see what's the weather going to be like. Am I going to be able to get out today? But, you know, when I looked out first thing this morning, and I've been up since 5 o'clock. I looked out and the sun was up and I thought, oh, it's going to be nice. So when you think it's going to be nice, you don't bother looking at the weather forecast because, hey, in your mind you think it's going to be nice. Anyway, we are going to cut our doors down here considerably. Yeah, I'd like to have one about halfway down, but the rest I'd like to have them most of the way up. So that we can see in. Because if you remember, this particular module that we're making right now, this mini module, we are going to be viewing it from this side. And we want to be able to see in. That's the plan. Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. And we're going to want to glue these pieces on because we've concluded that it's going to be easier to get the railings on last. So maybe that's what we should do next. No, I think next we should cut our doors down because when the doors are glued in place, they're going to give these things a little bit of strength. Otherwise, they're going to be quite easy to snap off if I get a little bit ham-handed and have to maybe force some parts to fit in the slots. I don't have any big news here. No big news. I guess the big news is we're not getting done very fast. So let's try and get recomposed here and get our doors cut and glued in. Yeah. Okay. Now, a moment ago I was thinking that what I want to try to do is that, let's say we want to have this door here just a third of the way down. So we cut it, you know, just eyeballing it, just sort of score it like this and snap it off. And I was thinking I'd, you know, want to try and do it as even as I can so it's not jagged. And of course I'm exaggerating here, it wouldn't be that bad, but then I thought, well, no, what I can do is this edge here is already good, so who says it has to be that way? It could go this way with the, you know, with the smooth side down, and the jagged edge would be sort of laying up on this ledge here and you wouldn't even see it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and quickly off camera cut some of these, and I'll try and have it so that I don't have any two the same or approximately the same length close together. In other words, I think it'll be a much better visual effect That's just my opinion. If they're like, this one would come down to about here. This one here, being as it's, just not very big as it is, maybe just have it come down just a little ways. Another one, this one could be here, and then this one down, and it's hard to know. There's no right or wrong way to do this. If we want to be able to see in on the inside what the LEDs are going to illuminate, they can't be down very far, or you're just plain not going to see it, no matter how far down you scrunch yourself to when you're viewing the model. Okay, when I'm trying to cut something like this, sometimes it will pull because the blade will catch in there, and I've got a plan here. I don't know if this is going to work. This is actually the first time I'm trying this with just masking tape, and it could be that it's not high enough, but I'm just going to take a piece of masking tape here and just put it, like this, and then I'm thinking that maybe this might act as sort of a stopper. At least that's the plan. Now we were gonna cut this about a third of the way, or maybe a quarter of the way. So you know what? I got to get meta glasses on here. Okay, now this time I hope that I remember to bleep out when I went looking for my glasses. Okay, now I want to drag it along just in the crack here and do it in the same. Oh, I guess it's not quite high enough. Now don't go cutting your finger off wrong. Am I in the same one? How did I do this before? Maybe I used the Tamiya cutter here. That's funny. I can't remember how I cut that before. Okay, I took it off camera here, and I did use the cutter here, and it had a tendency to crack where it was supposed to. I'm just wondering now if it would possibly just snap off in the right place, or am I going to make a terrible mess of it here? Yeah, that turned out all right. Okay, that looks straight to me. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead now and quickly do the rest of them and get them done, and then we'll glue them in place. Okay, I think that'll sort of work here. Now, this isn't falling into place. Oh, there we go. Now we'll just let that meld. Oh, hold it. Weren't we supposed to paint this? Yeah, we were supposed to paint these first. Maybe I'll just, with the 19. Yeah, because this piece is going to be, this piece has to be sprayed the 82. And these ones, the 19. Oh my goodness. I almost screwed up here again. So, okay, if we're going to spray this part first, I guess that means we got to get these other parts in place here. And I think it goes... goes like this. Okay, let's get these glued in place here. And this one here, where does that go? Well, we'll figure it out. Alright, I think that's probably enough. So I always say I think that's enough, and then I always put more on. Yeah, that's gonna melt nicely. I don't think I need to even try and squeeze it. Okay, give that a few minutes. Oh, this other piece, I think it must go on in another step, because it doesn't go on this part here anywhere. Okay. Now on this one we want this side to be painted. Now when I remove these from the sticky tape, we should still be able to read the numbers. Okay, and this one here, maybe I could center that a little bit better over here. Then this one could go right on the edge there. I'm pretty sure that the spray is going to catch it. Okay, and these two larger ones will make another block. This piece gets put on another module in step 18, but they have us preparing it, I guess, and painting it. So this piece has got to be painted the 82 at the same time as this. I'm just wondering if maybe I should be looking ahead here into 18 and seeing if there isn't anything else that I should be painting at the same time. So I'll get these out of the way here. That was kind of clumsy, wasn't it? Okay, so we got to get, yeah, I think, well, there's a whole bunch more doors here too then. You know, it's a shame to be set up to spray the 19 on just these when, as soon as I flip the page, now I know there's no end to it. Here's 19. No, let's go ahead and get some of the parts that we need for 18, and see if possibly I can save myself a little bit of messing around here with the airbrush. Yeah, Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the pieces that we need for 18 as well. Okay, it seems that we need quite a few sprues here for step 18. I think I've got them all. And this is sprue A, and this is part 1. You might say this is the very first piece in the kit. Well, not really. No. Where's my plier? My cutters here. Alrighty. I suppose I could use these heavy duty ones here to just cut this off. And I'll do the fine cutting later. Oh, Missy the dog just took Max out for his walk. So they'll probably be coming any minute. I might see them coming, I might not. There we go. And I'll use these other ones when I nip nice and close. I know I've been using this now. This is my 6th major model, and they seem to be just as sharp now as they were when I first got them. They undoubtedly are a little bit duller, but I'm not noticing it, unless because it's happened so gradual over time. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the A sprue. Now there is another A piece that broke off of here, and it's in the plastic sack right now. So notice I said sack for my American friends. Otherwise I would have said plastic bag. Okay, okay. Let's well, the next one we need is the R12, and that's clearly this piece right here. So. Okay, so I think that's all we need off of the R sprue, but I'm not sure. Okay, now we need C2, 4, and 6, and Missy is coming right now, so we gotta get ourselves organized here. Okay, we're up and running.
Morning, Ron.
Good morning, Missy. Good morning, Max. So did you have a nice walk, Missy? Hmm?
Yeah, we got most of the way down to Springfield.
Saw you leave, but I didn't see you come back until you were almost at the door. And I said to the viewers, oh, Missy is coming right now.
Almost all the curbs are in, except for the bends, you know. They've got them set up and the cement trucks at the end of the street. So they'll finish the curbs today. I think they could asphalt tomorrow if they wanted to. There's not really anything else to do.
That stuff seems to harden pretty quick, doesn't it?
It does. And they put it down quite thick, eh? Because it doesn't flow at all. They shove it up into a curb and stays there.
Okay, I guess she's going to want to sit back on my lap for a minute for a little comforting here. Hey?
And just to check to see if there's any more dog bones.
That's right. Just in case. No, all the licking in the world isn't going to. I'm still just giving her half a dog bone. Is that good?
That's good.
Yeah. So are you eating your breakfast now, Missy? Huh? Are you eating your breakfast like you're supposed to?
Sometimes it's one meal a day. But they control their own weight. A lot of them
do. She says, okay, no more goodies, time to go. Okay, Missy. Thank you for coming again.
Thanks for your kindness.
Okay.
Missy House?
Beautiful day out there.
It is. It's warmer than it looks. The breeze out of the northwest.
Hi, Missy. Yeah. We're getting a routine going on here. Oh my goodness, I left the camera running here. Okay. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, now we'll continue on here. What did I say? We needed C, 2, 4, and 6. And that's just when Missy made her appearance out the window. Two. Four. And 6. Almost 6. There we go. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of the pieces now. We got to get a bunch of doors here. And, yeah. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining here, but I found a mistake in the manual. At least I think it is. I was getting the J15s here. It says J15, and there's a line goes out this way. And there's a line goes out this way. So I nipped off the 15, which was right here. And I thought, okay, here's the other 15. And the 16 at first looked like 15. And I started to cut it off. And then I noticed, no, that's not right. But here what's happened is they've accidentally drawn a line to the K4. So we got, this one is actually K4. It's not J15. Anyway, I just found that kind of interesting. It's not very often you find a mistake like that in trumpeters' manuals. In fact, I can't even remember the last mistake. Okay, as near as I can tell here, K4 is the last plastic piece we need. And it is the last piece on the K sprue. Okay, another sprue done. Little by little, we're making our way through all the sprues. Okay, you'll notice that I wrote the numbers at the top of each door instead of in the middle. And that way I don't need to, transfer the number to the top after I cut the end off. And I was thinking we've got a lot of doors going on here. It could be that I could probably get away with not putting some of them on at all. It might look okay. Yeah, I think we've got all the parts now for step 18 as well. I might have missed something. I usually do, but I don't think so. I think I got them all this time. Okay, I have done no editing yet, and right now you can't see the clock, but it is 17 minutes after 10. I think I better go do some editing. Okay, almost 2 hours has passed here. Got all the editing done, everything that you've seen up until right now. And I just checked the radar here about 15 minutes ago, and it looks like around 2 o'clock there's a chance of showers. I'm going to wrap her up so that I do get out today. I don't want to keep going and going and going, then suddenly look out the window and notice that the streets are wet. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.